This happens to be a mangrove snake. This is a rear-fanged venomous snake, mildly venomous snake, but it happens to be an absolute beautiful animal from the genus Boega, which is what the cat-eyed snakes are. And I tell you what, these guys are absolutely wonderful, but every now and then they have a little bit of a cantankerous attitude. Now this one happens to be what they call a Boego Dendrophilia melanota, and that's just basically with those yellow bands don't go all the way around and they actually stop on the top with the black. And oh my gosh, this girl is about ready to light me up any minute, so I have to be a little bit careful. Ooh, doggy, I tell you what, once they get going, whoa, come on, it's okay, all right, ooh. I tell you, I have become obsessed with Boega, and it all really started with the mangroves like this, the melanotas, and we've been breeding these guys for the last 4 or 5 years, so we've had really good success. Now, the wild animals typically don't do that well, but the captive bred animals actually do. Whoa, not majorly venomous. I have been bitten, actually envenomated by these guys in the past, but I'll be honest with you, I really don't want to if I don't have to, but my love really started with this particular species, the melanota, but now I've been working with all kinds of different Boega, and today I'm getting the ones that I really want. I am so excited. What do you say we show you what we're getting? This is a drumstick, and that's RJ over there. We've been a while since we fed RJ. Come on, bud. Whoa, hello now. Come on, up here. There you go, buddy. He is such a great animal. I always keep saying I cannot wait till he gets actually over to the Reptarium, because I mean, just look at that. I mean, I've had this alligator for a good 12 years or so. Come on, up here. There we go. Ooh. Tell you what, getting close to the fingers there, but he's such a good boy. I mean, he is so good. You want more? Come on, up. Come on, up. There you go, buddy. And this is a nice meal. He loves, that's his favorite thing is chicken drumsticks for some reason. I'm not exactly sure why, but he'll eat 4 or 5, 6 of these every single sitting for sure. Come on, Urge. Come on, one more. Come on, up. There you go, buddy. Good boy. You're such a good boy. Oh my gosh. These are ridiculous, man. Of course, these are, again, really what most people would consider the crown jewel of the Boega or the mangrove snakes. These are what they call divergents, right? So these are kind of the ones that get like blue when they get older. You can see the differences. They have a lot of bands, and then of course inside those bands they're not solid black. They're like this faded color. Well, as these get size to them, that faded color actually turns almost blue. Now some are more blue than others. This one is absolutely beautiful, but I am so stoked on this. You can't even understand. So that is the female right there. Let's go ahead and see the male and see what he looks like. I just cannot tell you how excited I am. I've been wanting these ones for, I bet you, 10 years since I saw a picture of one, and then, oh, and this one is way prettier too. You can already start to see the grays and the blues that are coming through it. This is going to be an absolute ripper. So the female's beautiful, but this male is going to be the showstopper right here. And again, these guys are ridiculous. At this size, they're eating pinkies already, which is really cool. And again, because they're captive bred, they are an absolute beauty to work with. They'll get, you know, the same size as the melanotas. You know, they'll get a good 6 foot or something on that line. But wow, I tell you what, I cannot believe that I am actually working with these guys. Again, top on my list of things to work with. I absolutely love all of the cat-eyed snakes, and these divergents are the bomb. I mean, they are legitimately the crown jewel in my Boega collection right now. So I am over the moon happy about this right now. Whoo, doggy, I cannot believe that I have divergents. That is crazy. But listen, these aren't the only Boega I work with. I work with a bunch of other cool ones too. I know that Chopsticks will absolutely love it, and it's always interesting to see how they'll actually play with each other in the sense that they both need to eat or both want to eat, and it's really an interesting kind of dance that they do. So as you can see, I mean, they definitely love the smelt. I mean, they're just taking it. The thing I find so interesting is the fact that they actually will fight over the same piece of food, or if I can give them 2 pieces at the same time, they still seem to kind of fight like, hey, I want my brother's food or something like that. They're just absolutely adorable. I mean, just look at them go. They love the smelt. That is absolutely incredible.
Oh yeah! Look at him go. Whoa! That was crazy! Good job.
Are you serious? He leaves!
Now these are what they call the Gemma cincta, and you can see they have the really heavy banding going on, but when they were babies they actually had a lot of red in them as well. Now what happens is as they get a little bit of size to them, believe it or not, that red kind of turns to yellow, and then ultimately the yellow turns to black. So this will be a solid black mangrove snake when it gets older, and they come from a locality called Sulawesi, and they're really cool. So it's cool to see them going through this octogenic color change, right? Where the red is kind of completely gone away now, and now it's just this really heavily banded mangrove snake. And like I said, in the next 6 months, all this yellow is going to go away, and it's going to be a solid jet black, shiny snake. Absolutely impressive. And unlike the Gemma cincta, the multi-cincta actually keep all of these bands. They don't have the red like the Gemma cincta does when they're babies, but they have all of these increased bands. I tell you what, this has definitely become one of my favorite morphs too. I just love it. And this one's getting huge. I mean, it's probably doubled its size in the last few months. Absolutely a stunner. So again, you have a lot of kind of variety, right? You have animals that have lots of bands, don't have as many bands, have solid black. I mean, all kinds of different ones. And that's what makes Boegas so amazing, is that they're all similar as far as their body and the way they move, and all their care is pretty much similar, but the fact that they all are so polygenic just because of different subspecies and localities make them amazing. And this multi-cincta, although again is a mangrove snake, is super tame. I mean, this one has never ever tried to bite, which makes it really cool as well. So that is just one stunning snake. And then the last of the Boegia, or the cat-eyed snakes that we work with, actually isn't a mangrove snake at all. This is what they call a Cyanea, and this is the one that actually started out with like orange pattern with a green head. Absolutely wonderful animal. But this one goes through another octogenic color change as well, and this is basically its adult color where it turns all green. But just look at that head on it. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the bush vipers like Bruce brought in, but these guys of course are slightly rear fanged, but not too terribly bad. I absolutely love this Cyanea, and I'm so glad that we're working with them. So again, I've been obsessed with Boega. There's a lot of other species of Boega that I don't have that I'd like to add, because they are just absolutely incredible genus of snakes. So hopefully we'll add some more, but in the meantime, I'm just so excited to be working with the ones that I already am, and now to add divergence to that group. Holy cow, is that absolutely amazing. So come on, bud. You can smell. Come on. Come on, right over here. Right to it. Such a smart boy. And it's good enrichment, right? Because normally he's eating bigger meals. This is just little small meals, so he has to kind of really figure it out and figure out what's going on. Come on, Elvis, go ahead. I know you love fish. Look at him thinking in his way through. He's thinking. There you go, buddy. Again, this isn't a big meal for Elvis at all. This is more about mental enrichment than it is about actual nutrition here. But he's trying to just, you gotta go down lower, buddy. There you go, buddy. It's so weird. It's like he thinks the floor is a little bit higher than it is, so he's getting weird. You know, I'm so tempted to just like hand feed him, but I'm just worried that he'd bite my hand. Oh, there you go, bud. There it is. And again, when you switch things up, right, like we always feed them on tongs or in a bowl or something like that, you switch things up, that just makes them think more, and that's good for them, you know. The more mental enrichment, the better for these guys, and he's such a smart animal, he needs plenty of it, so this is absolutely perfect for him.